My van is rusty as fuck. If you don't like profanity, don't watch my content. What I'm about to do might be really stupid, so don't try this at home. I'm not a professional. Wow. My van is fucking rusty. I mean, what do you expect from a 44-year-old van on an island? I've gotten quotes from multiple auto body shops at this point, and basically it's not gonna get done professionally for any less than like $6,000, and that was the lowest quote I encountered. The high end was more around $13,000, so that's obviously not gonna happen, but I'm really tired of the rust. So today, we're gonna fix that. I've gathered a whole suitcase of supplies. Drop cloth, a bunch of various paints and foams, and orbital sanders and Bondo. We are set. Now all we need is for this to not go as terribly as most of our projects do. I've been studying up on rust repair methods for the past couple weeks now, and the one that seems most appealing to me is the spray foam method, which I'm already expecting a bunch of hate in the comments, so don't bother. I know it's not the best, but I just need it to be good enough. I'm thinking, since this is my first time ever repairing any rust or doing bodywork in general, we're just gonna do one door. We're going to try the back hatch, see how that goes, and if it's successful, we're gonna do the whole fucking van. There's a weird fucking guy watching. He's just watching and smiling. I'm filming a video! Yeah, lately my tactic for the weirdos is to just make faces at them like not enjoying them interacting with me. I can tell someone tried to repair this before and did a really shitty job with some kind of weird tape, like metal tape, or it kind of feels like aluminum foil with adhesive on it. Like, what the fuck, man? Got a garbage bag here, so I'm not gonna litter it. Oh, this wind is crazy. Yeah, this wind is not helping at all. Oh my god, and the fucking weirdo's back. Yeah, I point the camera at him and then he puts his phone up to his ear like he's talking to somebody and wasn't just looking and smiling. Bro, go away. 4D grit wheel. And no, I'm still not sponsored by Ryobi, which is bullshit. Some safety glasses for this one. Ugh, so gross. everywhere that the tape and adhesive was is way worse. Nasty! Fuck, bro. It's so bad. It's so nasty. There's a lot of rust, like, up in this flap, which I don't want to remove the window. So I'm just gonna remove as much of the loose rust as possible. Holy crap, dude. I'm gonna have to open this door from the inside later. Clean that rust out. What I'm about to do might be really stupid, so don't try this at home. I'm not a professional. There's only one more screw. I don't know how it's still up there. Unless the last fucker glued it in place. It was honestly so scary pulling at this panel because all I could picture was it opening up and a bunch of nasty fiberglass insulation landing all over me. It is glued in place. Fuck. Well, that was a fucking waste of time. I guess I'll put all those screws back in and just fix it from the outside. Fuck. Since I can't reach the rust from the inside of the van how I was planning, I'm going to spray rust reformer into the holes for the hard to reach rust. This will convert it into something else. But don't worry, I have proper automobile primer for the outside. This is just for the hard to reach in the holes rust. Not really a good angle to do this, is there? Fuck. That's just gonna get sanded off, I guess. On the glass, are you kidding me?
My favorite part about this clip is this little muscle. Look at it go.
Okay, this is just dumb. This is dumb.
Trying to aim a rattle can into little rust holes on a windowsill is not an easy task. But eventually...
That was actually a good spray.
I got a hang of it, and then I was on a roll.
Mooner shit. I sprayed a fuck ton of that reformer into these holes. So, ton of sand.
The sanding part wasn't so bad. It actually was a little bit soothing and satisfying to watch all the pieces fleck away.
baby. The next step is getting the great stuff foam into these holes.
Now I've got to leave it to cure and finish expanding for 24 hours.
We'll shave it off and hit it with some Bondo and paint and shit. So I'll see you tomorrow. Originally I was only gonna do the back hatch today, but if I'm waiting around anyway for the spray foam to do its thing, I might as well just be grinding rust because it's there.
These corners of my van have been haunting me, and I've decided I'm going to release myself from the pressure of them, and they will later be taken care of by a professional. So for now, I'll probably just paint over them and wait.
I'm gonna have to get a new wheel. This one's burnt. God damn. Alright, we're back. It's been longer than I wanted to wait before finishing this. I originally wasn't gonna only wait one day, but yesterday I ended up having to edit for this week's premiere, which we had an awesome live stream this morning. I guess awesome's a word for it. I caused more of an uproar than I was intending, but yeah, come out to the Mooner live streams every Saturday morning after the episode premieres. The foam's dry. But it is a bit unfortunate that I waited so long because some more rust has sprung up in the time that the foam cured. So we'll be grinding it again. So it seems like the best way to get the foam down is to just cut it with a knife. Stick it in my pocket, I guess. Oh, places where the foam was stuck, the rust didn't come back, so that's a good sign. Enough for the Sandy.
Right here, I found a small diameter of rust, but like very oddly deep.
God damn, this is one stubborn fucking spot. I'm just gonna grind all this top hatch. Fuck. I'm gonna grind all from here up. This whole top of the door, I've realized, just do it all in one go. I'll just do one piece of the van at a fucking time, and eventually the whole thing will be smooth, glossy yellow.
Hanging off the side of the van like this was pretty fun, but my body was getting super tired, so thankfully Rainbows brought me a
ladder! Thank you.
Yeah.
In typical Van on the Moon fashion, as soon as I began to apply the plastic, the wind picked up even stronger. Which, speaking of Van on the Moon fashion, I just realized we haven't had our musical montage yet.
Fiberglass reinforced Bondo. Got it all mixed up with the hardener, but it's fucking windy, so I didn't bother filming that part.
This portion of the project didn't start out too bad, but honestly, you guys are about to hear me get real whiny for the next couple minutes.
Did I mention it's also really fucking hot? This shit is drying so fast.
Yeah, there she is.
Damn. Wow, this batch is like already fully fucking dry. That's so lame. Well, that sucked pretty bad. Damn. Maybe I put too much hardener. So I just tried to do another round of it and it's just drying and globbing. Like, what the fuck? This step has so far been the worst of the project. It's expected. Not every project will go smooth. Actually, every project never goes smooth, so just gonna roll with it and keep applying it, even though it looks like shit. Turns out I really don't like Bondo. Like, not enjoying this stuff at all. 2 out of 10 stars. Don't recommend. It's pretty shit. Maybe I'm just bad at it, but regardless, I'm not enjoying this. Dude, fuck this shit. Granted, I'm well over the working temperature, I'm pretty sure. Not sure what temperature it is outside, but I'm like so fucking hot and like burning right now. Dude, fuck, this looks so bad. That's it. I'm done with this shit. I'm over this shit. Bondo's done for the day.
And for this next portion, we will turn the music back on to muffle out the sounds of my whining.
Sanded the top while this Bondo cured for a bit, maybe like 20 or 30 minutes. It looks like shit, bro. It looks like shit. It's fine. I'm gonna sand it all again. That looks so bad. Not my best work, not my worst either. I've actually made a lot of progress here. I re-sanded the whole area and smoothed down the fiberglass Bondo. So the next step is going to be using this glazing and spot putty to get it extra smooth. Even though this is a fucking lumpy bus, whatever, at least it'll be smooth, globby, not rough, lumpy, if you guys catch my vibe. I've been doing this for hours now, bro. Hours. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm seeing the color of this, I'm pretty sure it's that red that we're seeing in a lot of these areas. Maybe, I don't know, it might just be a coincidence. This stuff supposedly supposed to be a lot easier to sand than the fiberglass that was kind of a fucking bitch. Could help if I had a cleaner puck thing, but c'est la vie. I think that's how you do it, folks. You learned it here on Van on the fucking Moon. This is how you glaze a fucking... I'm losing it. I'm gonna call that Van... Oh, fuck. Whatever. We'll sand off. Yeah, baby. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and switch up to the... so windy. Next, I'm gonna switch to the 220 grit. I think sander shit. I'm so out of it. I'm gonna switch to a higher grit. Start at the top, sand my way down, smooth out that red stuff, and then we can finally hit this bitch with some primer. As I feel so fucking tore up and wrecked and nasty. This is a lot bigger of a project than I was expecting. But it's all sanded as much as I'm gonna sand it, so now I'm gonna go through and tape everything off how I did this. You know, get this whole area secluded and start hitting it with the primer. Fuck, bro. All taped up. I know that so far the project looks pretty busted and crazy, so I want to take this moment to reaffirm to myself and all of you that we're not shooting for perfect here. Good enough is good enough. Repeat after me. Good enough is good enough. That did not just happen.
By the end of my last couple rattle can projects, I ended up with like a claw hand. My fingers were like cramped into place. So I decided to try out one of these rattle can trigger things. Yeah, here we go. Which, honestly, I wasn't super stoked about how it worked. It was throwing dots of paint out because, like, the hole for it isn't big enough. So I just cleaned off the dots of paint and decided I'll opt for the good old-fashioned claw hand method.
Fucking it's primed. It's primed. The town that I'm in right now is dirty and windy, so there's like little flecks of shit landing on the white primer. I'm watching it land. But like I said, the mantra for this project is good enough is good enough. And this is good. This is fucking good.
I can see myself picking apart all the tiny details and flaws of this, but all in all, I'm really proud of myself for even having the balls to tackle such a big project, and it turned out pretty fucking good.
Like, I could pick it apart if I tried. There's spots that are a little wonky, but who fucking cares? It looks better than it was before. Now the next step is to let it fully cure. Well, I'm debating if I should just whip out the yellow right now, or if I should let this primer fully cure, let the Bondo fully cure, and then find sand and paint tomorrow. I am really fucking thirsty and hungry and need a shower, so finishing tomorrow sounds great. Good morning. It's actually Easter today. Up bright and early, ready to sand and paint it and finally be done.
The orbital sander ended up being a little bit rough for the primer, so I opted for hand sanding. After the hand sanding, I went ahead and hit it with some denatured alcohol to make sure it's super clean and ready for the paint. And the denatured alcohol seems to come in like a child-proof, adult-proof container. Also, the tan lines on my back are literally all from the past couple days. I get comments on my videos of people being like, why are you doing your projects in your underwear? And I'm like, alright, motherfuckers. I live on an island where the heat index is like over 90 degrees on a regular basis. I am not going to be up on a ladder orbital sanding in a fucking burqa. Anyway, off my soapbox, time to hit it with some yellow paint. I started getting claw hand syndrome again, so I figured, okay, I'll give that little red trigger a chance. And once again, it has failed me. Honestly, even though most of this project was absolutely brutal, this last morning, where I spent Easter painting the van yellow in the soft morning sunlight with the birds chirping, this was beautiful. It had me feeling like a dreadhead Disney princess or something.
Time for the fucking reveal. Psych. Wow, the old color of the van looks fucking white compared to this. Granted, I did accidentally bleach the paint with phosphoric acid like a year ago, but she will be yellow once again. Yes! Oh my gosh! Definitely got paint on the window in a couple places, but should come right off. Wow! Alright, get some pan shots of it. I can't believe I'm done. I've been working on this project for so long that like it being done is just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, let me remind you guys where we started. The difference is unbelievable.
I have made it through this vortex somewhat. There's still a lot of van to go. If you guys want to see how the full paint job and rust repair goes, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. It will happen eventually, one piece at a time. So if you want to come along on that journey, stay tuned because van on the fucking moon.